I thank you for joining me. I'm going to be reading the Earth class notes taken from the writings of the 12th Apostle, entitled Casualties. Why should we try to fulfill all that is now expected of us based upon our understanding of the ultimate truth that has been made freely available to us like no other time before by the 12th and final apostle? The answer. We're living within the prophetic fulfillment of Jesus' words recorded in the book of Luke. But unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. There are consequences, either positive or negative, that are produced in our decision to continue proving ourselves worthy with all that we've been given, or to fall by the wayside, becoming one of the casualties. In the book of 2 Peter, the first apostle warned us of it being better for an individual never to have understood the truth in the beginning than to understand it, then move away from it. This earth is overrun with casualties. Casualties of whom the most ever is expected. We understand that God's purpose and plan will proceed with or without us. Yet, we have this one-time chance, this privilege, to be the ones He uses upon this earth to fulfill His purpose. Recall Elijah, this small, seemingly insignificant man who we know so little about. He dedicated his entire life to being used by God. Isn't it interesting that this physically small man, seemingly insignificant in the eyes of the world, was personally taken up into heaven after giving his student Elisha the double portion of his understanding? You and I now have far more powerful truths than Elijah and Elisha combined, and with this comes the far greater responsibility to continually apply these truths to everything we do. So the question is, if you don't fulfill this, who will? The answer, no one. If one of God's chosen willfully became a casualty, being tread underneath the feet of fallen man the rest of their days here on this earth, what could those in the heavens learn from such a tragedy? The answer? When this chosen one, who of his own choosing became a casualty, when he finally stands before his Savior Jesus and the one true God, being remorseful of his failure here, he will be met with open arms by both God and Jesus. For you see, they love him. They love him unconditionally, and the amazement upon the face of this individual who chose to be a casualty, witnessed by the host of heaven, this will bring shouts of joy and praise to God. For you see, this is love.